Hello YouTube! So, Guevara coming to you live this time for the Wednesday night recap. Why live, you ask? Well, I'm trying out something. We've actually been talking about recording the game. And I tried to do this yesterday, because today is actually Wednesday. But I tried to do this yesterday with my iPad, what I normally record on, and that didn't seem to work out for me. It kept cutting off at about a minute and a half, minute to a minute and a half somewhere. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit till I get to the recap part, just in case, so I don't have to continue recording the recap over and over again. So what am I saying? We're going to record our show and hopefully put it up, whether that's on YouTube or if we're going to do it live on Twitch. We're not sure yet. We got to kind of figure out how to get the setup done. I think we are very ambitious about wanting to do it. We all want to do a very watchable production type deal with low budget. So we're not looking to just have one camera panning down on the table at us. We want to have kind of like a Critical Role style, where in the corner you've got the map, because he's got a TV that we do our map on and have our minis move around on there. And we also would like the players to be seen. So, whether it's like up here we've got one group of one side of the table, and right here we've got the other side of the table, and right here we've got the DM, and right here we've got the map, or however we end up figuring out how to work that out. That's the plan. So it's now been a couple of minutes. It seems to be still going. That's wonderful. That means at least on my phone the Facebook Live works. So this is another platform that we could be using. So let's get into the recap, guys. So we started off. We were in the fight, right? We were fighting some undead Grimlocks and some undead Grell. We started the fight. More Grell were on their way. Were on their way over after we had killed a couple and made some commotion and made some big blast of light with some thunder and lightning. Cooper decides at this point we've got too many and they're all within range. Boom. Turn undead. Thank God for clerics, right? All but like 2 or 3 of them turned around and just ran away from us. They all failed their saves and off they went. We killed what was left and decided, oh, well, we're getting pretty close to that minute being up. Let's just run into the squid ship. And it is another big squid ship. The previous one was a cuttlefish style of a ship. This one is more like an octopus. And it's massive. And so we get into it, and we find out that the floor of this one isn't as sturdy and is built as well as the previous one. So we start searching some rooms. We're not really finding anything. We go down the stairs. We find a few more rooms. Don't really find anything, and we start making our way down the next one. Well, finally, our Deep Gnome Rogue, while everyone's making their way down, decides to look in the last room and finds a relief carving of an Illithid. This isn't something that you would normally see with Illithids, so he calls Soren over to take a look at it and see if he knows any reason why this might be there, but it's very out of place. And so that gives him the idea to start feeling around the edge of the relief and finds a trigger and opens it up. From there, behind there, he finds the most pristine diamond that he has ever seen. And he's a gem cutter, so for him to have found this diamond and it to be more pristine than he's ever seen, that means it's got to be really good, or there's got to be some sort of magical property to it or something. Not really sure yet. But he finds it, takes it, and we move on. Unfortunately, I couldn't take the relief carving with us. That would have been nice to like roll up a piece of paper or something like that. And now that I say that, man, Soren should have taken some time to etch it out. Or, like, put out. He has all the paper that he needs in his Guy of the Scribe. He should have just put that up there and relieve, you know, take a pencil and do that. Well, could have been. Anyway, so from there, we just kept making our way down. Yeah, it was impossible to get in to the center of the ship through some of the floors. And all the wood was breaking down. The first set of stairs that we came to, Soren had to make a dexterity save to not fall down with the stairs when they crumbled. So we were using Gesh's hammer or his maul that turns into a rope as well and turns back into the hammer or the maul. And we were using that to scale down with him holding one end, and Miguel would jump down and hold the other to help people come down the rope. And then, of course, Soren's just like, oh, you're 4 floors down? Okay. Jump, slide on the wall, and make my way down to the 4th floor because, oh yeah, he's a monk, and he can kind of just slow fall. So, so that was kind of a cool moment for my character anyway, I thought. But there we were on this bottom floor. Oh, I forgot to talk about the room that Miguel found. Miguel did find a room that had some jars in it, and in these jars were faces of elves, dwarves. I think it was only one elf to be specific, but humans, more humans than any other, and they have this wicked, crazy, like crazed smile on their face, like contorted and pulled and all of that. So when we get down, and the reason why that's important is because when we get down to the floor that we're on, we start moving forward and we catch a glimpse of this red liquid with these faces in the liquid, and that's where we ended the night. So that's what's going on. We're about ready to fight some red liquid that has faces. Or figure out what to do with this said red liquid that has faces. Not really sure what's going to happen, but we'll figure it out when we get through it. So that's where we are, guys. This is a short recap today, because in all honesty, with us trying to do the Facebook stuff or not Facebook, YouTube or Twitch, wherever we end up going, we're trying to figure all that out. There's a little bit more on my mind about that than the previous game, where we kind of didn't have a whole lot happen. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully what this means by us recording this is you guys can stop listening to me give recaps, and that they're not as entertaining as I think our table will be. So anyway. See you guys, and hope this live thing stays up. Bye.